With so many great options, choosing the best places to visit in Europe can be difficult. From city breaks filled with fascinating history and culture, getaways in nature among breathtaking landscapes and unique natural parks, or the best destinations for a relaxing beach holiday with the whole family. Today, I am going to show you 10 best places to visit in Europe. Before the video begins, please give it a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Now, let's begin. 10. London, United Kingdom. London is at the top of the bucket list for most travelers, and it's not hard to figure out why. One of the world's most acclaimed and cosmopolitan cities with over 2 millennia of history, rich in arts, science, architecture, politics, and lively nightlife. It's easy to get overwhelmed with so many great things to do in London. To ensure the best sights, such as the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, and London Eye are visited, take a free walking tour or hop on a bus tour. To relax from the fast pace of the city, stop by the Kew Gardens, meet the animals at London Zoo, visit one of the city's many museums, or catch a musical show. Consider also taking a day trip to the prehistoric Stonehenge, the spa town of Bath, or the charming town of Windsor, with the main attraction being the Windsor Castle. And of course, one cannot mention London without a Harry Potter tour and the chance to experience the magic Harry Potter studio. 9. Canary Islands, Spain. The Canary Islands are a Spanish archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean along the African coast, with 8 unique islands to explore. A true gem for outdoor enthusiasts with mild temperatures, sunny weather, and unspoiled natural attractions. With plenty of exciting experiences available, Tenerife is the biggest island of the archipelago, home to Spain's highest peak, also one of the highest volcanoes in the world. Go for a hike at Teide National Park or take a stargazing tour. Meet the animals at Loro Park and swim with turtles. Continue the trip with a visit to Fuerteventura, declared by UNESCO as a biosphere reserve, highlighting the dazzling landscapes of Timanfaya National Park. Discover volcanic tunnels at Llameos del Agua and Cueva de los Verdes, and taste wine at the volcanic vineyards of La Guerra. Stop by Gran Canaria to stroll around Vegueta's old town and relax at the best golden sand beaches. But the other islands are also worth a visit, at least on a day trip. La Gomera, with the unique Garahone National Park, El Hierro, with more than 40 diving points. Save some time for La Palma, with the breathtaking La Caldera de Taburente National Park, Fuerteventura with pristine beaches, and La Graciosa with unique underwater flora and fauna. 8. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Also known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, the sun-kissed Dubrovnik welcomes thousands of tourists every year and marvels them with a unique seafront location and a pleasant old town. Stroll through Circe's Walk of Shame and the old city walls on a Game of Thrones tour that takes the fans across the many filming locations in Dubrovnik, one of the best European cities for TV show fans. Visit the top of Mount Srd and soak in the views from the Dubrovnik cable car. Party on Banje Beach and enjoy many water activities such as a kayak and snorkeling adventure. To make the most out of the trip, go on a day trip to explore paradise islands such as the Elefiti Islands, or Var, the pristine beaches of Budva or Makarska. 7. Vatican City. The smallest country in the world and located inside of Rome, Vatican City is one of the best European destinations for Catholics or those seeking religious and cultural experiences. Tour the city's top-rated attractions, such as the Vatican Museums, with one of the world's largest art collections, including the Sistine Chapel, to admire Michelangelo's beautiful frescoes, or the St. Peter's Basilica, to explore one of the holiest and most important pilgrimage sites. Wander around St. Peter's Square, a popular gathering point for tourists, and book a seat at the weekly papal audience, held every Wednesday, because no trip to the Vatican is complete without seeing the Pope. 6. Moscow, Russia. With a mix of rich history and towering skyscrapers, Moscow is one of the most impressive cities to visit in Eastern Europe and has activities for all types of travelers. Find the main attractions at the Kremlin, such as the impressive Grand Kremlin Palace and the Cathedral Square, and at the Red Square with the massive St. Basil's Cathedral. Don't overlook the best Moscow tours led by local guides, and marvel at the most beautiful metro stations in the world. Or delight yourself with Russian cuisine, tasting authentic borscht, dumplings, and locally distilled vodka. At night, there are many theater venues and hipster bars that grant quality entertainment, and for a unique cultural experience, catch a traditional Russian dance show. 5. Rome, Italy. The capital of the Roman Empire, Rome, has thousands of years of history and culture. It is famous for its stunning architecture, with the main attractions being the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and the Pantheon. Walking around the Eternal City is like visiting an open-air museum, and to check all of the best sights, take a city tour or a hop-on, hop-off bus tour. But there's also plenty to see indoors, such as the Borghese Valley, or one of the prestigious museums of the world. For those seeking unusual activities, check the Catacombs of Rome, the underground galleries used as a cemetery for centuries. Once the sun sets, there's still fun guaranteed in Rome, with exciting nightlife. Choose from the night tours available to explore the main attractions, embrace the culture, and meet locals. Due to its location, Rome is a perfect city to establish a base and explore the rest of Italy. Before the trip is over, take a day trip to Naples and the sunny Amalfi Coast. Marvel at the Renaissance heritage in Florence, or visit the UNESCO World Heritage Sites of Hadrian's Villa or Villa d'Este in Tivoli. 4. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Among the most bicycle-friendly cities in Europe, the charming capital of the Netherlands, Amsterdam, is famous for its canals, a fascinating architecture mixture, and great coffee shops. Immerse yourself in the city's rich culture with a visit to Anne Frank's house in the Jewish Quarter, and browse through the city's best museums, such as the Van Gogh Museum or the Rijksmuseum. Taking a day trip is always a good idea, especially in a beautiful country like the Netherlands. Visit the medieval town center of Utrecht, the modern metropolis of Rotterdam, or stop by Keukenhof during the spring for a magical glimpse of the tulips fields. For a unique experience, sail through the picturesque canals on a canal cruise and marvel at the city's landmarks. 3. Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is one of the best places in Europe for those seeking good weather, good food, and exciting history mixed with lively nightlife, especially at Bairro Alto. Get lost in the narrow streets and charming alleys of the district of Alfama, the oldest in the city. Stop by Sé Cathedral and admire the views from St. George Castle. For the architecture lovers, the Belém district is full of wonders, such as the Belém Tower or Jerónimo's Monastery, the most magnificent examples of Manueline style, also known as the Portuguese Late Gothic. While in Lisbon, there are plenty of incredible day trips, such as the university town of Coimbra, Aveiro, frequently labeled as the Portuguese Venice, or Fatima, the leading pilgrimage site. However, no trip to Lisbon would be complete without visiting Sintra, the fairy tale city. With enchanting woods and a charming medieval village to explore, the cherry on top is the colorful Pina Palace, one of Portugal's most renowned tourist attractions. 2. Paris, France. Speaking of romantic cities, Paris is a must on every couple's bucket list. But there's much more to do beyond an idyllic Seine river cruise or watching the Eiffel Tower lit up. From the prestigious Louvre to the acclaimed d'Orsay, Paris has more museums and monuments than one can count. The city itself is a work of art, and a free walking tour or a hop-on, hop-off bus tour are the best ways to explore the Arc de Triomphe, the Notre Dame, the Sacré-Cœur, and all that Paris has to offer. For those looking for some unusual things to do in Paris, the catacombs are worth a visit. And for the football lovers, don't miss the PSG Experience Stadium Tour. With plenty of day trips available, the hardest part is choosing among a delicious tasting in the Champagne region, touring the beautiful Chateau of Loire Valley, or feeling the magic at Disneyland. At night, the city gets as exciting as during the day, with vibrant nightlife and many night tours to explore. Stroll through Montmartre or the Latin Quarter, grab a drink at the city's best bars, or attend a show at Lido de Paris or Moulin Rouge. 1. Venice, Italy. Venice is definitely one of the best places in Europe for a romantic getaway, with lovely canals, hundreds of bridges and charming alleys, mixed with fascinating history, stunning architecture, and a unique lifestyle. Explore St. Mark's Square, where the famous Doge's Palace is located, one of the most visited landmarks in Venice and an impressive Gothic architecture masterpiece. Next to the palace, stop by one of the most beautiful cathedrals in Europe and the most important religious site in Venice, the Basilica of San Marco. And for a glimpse of the whole Venetian lagoon, climb to the St. Mark's Campanile observation deck. Cross the Paglia Bridge to admire the iconic Bridge of Sighs and the Rialto Bridge, the oldest and most famous in Venice, for an overview of the Grand Canal. And of course, take a boat tour or gondola ride for a unique viewpoint of the canals. Don't miss a chance to explore the lovely islands of Murano, the perfect place to grab a souvenir, or watch a glass-making demonstration, and Burano, famous for its colorful houses. Thank you for watching, and please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enable post alerts to view more of our future videos. After saying that, keep watching our videos and also visit www.tier1flights.com, and I'll speak with you in the next one.